How's it going, fellow indie game enthusiasts? I hope you're having a wonderful weekend and you are ready for some ARPG mixed with some action, roguelike, horde survival, brutality, because today we are checking out Conquest Dark Demo version. I have to warn you, this game is pretty brutal graphically and otherwise, so if you don't like that, well, just skip the video. But otherwise, experience an ARPG's rapid ascension to power in minutes, packed with savage survivors-like action and devastating sword and sorcery combat. Perfect your builds through dark ritual runs that will decide humanity's future as you battle endless hordes across haunting ruins and cursed kingdoms. So sword and sorcery, just like Conan the Barbarian, you will see in a minute why I said Conan especially. It is now 237 years after the appearance of the Black Planet and the rise of the undead armies that laid waste to the kingdom of humanity, the fall of the cosmic gods and the awakening of the long slumbering Primordial Ones. Only Kharathia, the city of legend, stands at the last bastion of hope for humanity. Champions, seekers of honor, devoted followers of cosmic and primordial deities, convicted criminals, and other lost souls now partake in dark rituals to awaken the once defeated undead monstrosities and fallen legendary heroes seeking knowledge and power to uncover the secrets of the Black Planet and reclaim what once belonged to humanity. Sounds like a word soup at the beginning, but this is how fiction story is just, put together in sword and sorcery and other dark fantasy stuff. So, everything's evil and brutal on the planet and undead, and we are seeking fortune and adventure, and even the convicted criminals are, taking up arms because their lives mean nothing if the world is destroyed and whatsoever. We all love this, so let's see how Conquest Dark Demo version plays. Welcome, fellow traveler. If you like indie games as much as I do, please don't forget clicking all the nice buttons on the screen because it helps out the channel a lot. And if you are an indie dev who needs their game tested or covered, please send me an email to the email address on the screen. And now back to the game. Just a quick, heads up, I played a quarter of a run, and after that I was extremely sure that I have to make a video about this. Graphical warning, our character is starting naked. Completely naked, jiggity naked. So YouTube, chill down. This is how the game looks. So Gates of Kharathia, which is a dark ritual, humanity's final stronghold against the cursed undead hordes, where a haunting ritual outside of the gates reanimates fallen soldiers forever bound to their past conflicts with the city's enduring struggle. Defeat bosses, complete the ritual to unlock a bunch of stuff. I'm not even going to go through these. So like new lair we can find, new place to go, a bunch of extra stuff. So the first, like feedback, why do we have like a gazillion icons without any explanation? This is what we unlock. I know if we hover over, we see a bunch of things that we can, like get, and we can read the tooltip one by one, but maybe it's a little bit too much. So without further ado, let's begin the ritual and let's choose our character. I know the world is extremely brutal and stuff, but I also have a teeny tiny problem with the first enemy that comes, but you will see. We got a bunch of barbarians, jiggity barbarians, so I'm going to reroll because we're going to play a human hunter for sure, and the female one, as you can see, in all its glory. So proficiency short bows, also proficiency survival, and +1 projectile pierce. So as you can see, a bunch of stuff is getting randomly rolled out. So we got savage tactics, 2-handed weapons, also short bows, survival. So let's go with the human hunter. So as you can see, here's the first enemy, and if you don't kill it in time, the other enemies are just going to envelop it and you won't be able to get any of your stuff and you die. I understand the game is pretty brutal, it's dark, you have to survive and all the great things, but maybe just a little at the beginning for the first mob that, you kill it and then the others will come and you have like a slighter chance, slightly better chance to blast your enemies with a weapon. So rant off and let's, enjoy the game because the core gameplay is extremely awesome. So as you can see at the beginning, we are already blasting with a weapon with a pretty nice attack speed, and you know, imagine where we have more attack speed. We are leveling up pretty fast, and we can choose from 3 different upgrades, just like other cool horde survival games. So alacrity, extra attack speed, survival tactics, a dodge chance, and hit regeneration. And we got the projectile amount, which is a multi-shot. I'm just going to click the multi-shot and let's see how it works. Seemingly, we are just, you know, shooting more projectiles at a certain chance. Not sure about the chance because I was not able to see. If we hover over here, plus 20% projectile amount. Okay, but when? Never mind. We are just shooting extra projectiles sometimes. Pretty awesome. Okay, so we are leveling so fast. Let's go level 3. What about this now? We got the ricochet shot and the power shot. Shots 2 arrows that ricochet between enemy targets, dealing a bunch of primal damage per hit. Energy costs 25. And we got the power shot. Shoots a powerful arrow that pierces through enemies and deals more primal damage. But I have to choose the ricochet shot because I'm a huge fan of AoE or anything that is not a single target damage source, so I'm just going to choose that one, and it was a really good idea. Look at the ricochet stuff. Pretty awesome. So I really like sword and sorcery, I like dark fantasy and stuff, but nudity, maybe I don't understand. So in Conan, I was like, okay, she's a barbarian, stuff like that. Okay, we get it. I don't know. Being naked projects power and dominance, but really? So like not even like a loincloth or whatever, because, you know, showing tadas, I would say, sure, but really the whole thing? I don't know. I'm not against stuff like that. I really like women, but maybe it's just a bit too much. But, you know, maybe I'm just being, I don't know. I'm not, how to say it? I don't know. I'm not an old man, so sure, of course. If you like that, go with that. I think it's just a bit too much and unnecessary. So a nice option, like in the options, that it would be great to, you know, just click in, like, have a loincloth or something. Okay, so alacrity, aimed shot, 10% damage increase to healthy enemies. Oh boy, we have the same, like, modifiers as like D4, like the healthy and oh, no, okay, why? Okay, maybe this should be worded a bit better, like enemies with full health or something like that. Okay, ooh, I'm getting snappy today. Why am I doing this? I really enjoyed the game. Don't listen to me when I'm ranting. Okay, alacrity, let's go. I really like movement speed and attack speed, so if you have a chance, I always choose either of them, so let's blast it. Look at this, we're dealing pretty devastating damage after, like, I don't know, 2 minutes or 3 minutes or something. So it's pretty awesome. Of course, controls are really responsive. WASD to move. We also have a dash with a space. There was a tutorial for the first run, like showing that you can dash with the space button. But I didn't really have to use it, so we will see. So burst shot. Every 3 seconds, shoot 3 arrows towards the closest nearby enemy, dealing a bunch of damage. And every 2 seconds, if no enemies are nearby, shoot 1 arrow, dealing lunar damage and generating 10 energy per target hits. Concentrated shot, why not? Let's see, let's take down the guy. So no enemies close. I guess... What counts as no enemy close? Ooh, look at this. Savage harness and harness. Resistance piercing chance. Critical hit chance. Critical hit damage, bonus health or resistance. Yes, please, because I think attack reach is not something that we are looking for with a bow. More like with a melee weapon, so we can take down enemies much faster. What about this icon, by the way? On the screen. I'm not sure what it does. Okay, level 7, Elemental Mastery. We got Sprint and Alacrity. I'm just going to blast Alacrity to maximum as soon as possible, because ridiculous attack speed is just extremely great. Look at this. Really cool. So the whole core gameplay is really fun, and I really like the speed by default. So when I'm criticizing the game, or seemingly criticizing the game, it's, you know, mainly for artistic and accessibility, or like intuitivity, if that's a word, I think you got it. So these are, you know, these are the upgrades that we are having, called masteries. We can check out what they do. They are also getting shot automatically. We can hover over and check out the ranks of how big of a rank we have out of them, and also what they do. Look at this, really cool. Can we do the, you know, the stay in one place type of build? Because I guess in this case the shot stuff is working, or not. Or yes, it is working because we have that aura around the character. Really cool. So I'm just, you know, turning around, blasting the guys, standing, you know, in the middle of the summoning circle. It's a pretty good thing, we all know. If you played any Call of Duty games, you know that standing in a summoning circle is a really great thing to do. Kharathia will fall. Okay, so maybe we just have to move a little bit from the guy. Bone Colossus, extremely slow, but that's good for us because we can just, you know, shoot the living crap out of, sorry, unliving crap out of it. Pretty good. Okay, Bone Colossus defeated, and that was the half of the run. So what about bracers? Resistance, attack reach, chance to spawn a healing soul, resistance, piercing attack, primal damage. Do we have primal damage, by the way? This is primal damage, this is lunar damage. So stalker wraps, here we go. You know, let's just get the essence or experience stuff lying around because we were lazy and didn't do that. Disengage. Quickly move towards your direction or movement, shooting 3 arrows, each dealing a bunch of primal damage and generating 15 energy per target hit. Improve dash that has a shorter cooldown. You know, disengage. But how can we do that? We are doing it by default. Because disengage sounded like a movement ability. And the only movement ability I have is with the space bar, which is a dash. And the other upgrade was, you know, assigned for the dash. So quickly move. Ability, recharge 3 seconds. But I think I do not have a short bow. Because with pressing tab, we have a bunch of stats that we can see. Character power, and what about offhand, legs, hands? Okay, this one is a two-handed short bow. In this case, this is a short bow. But I cannot see my skill working. Quickly move towards their direction. Oh, to do that. Okay, so if I dash, okay, but it is not worded to very clearly, in my opinion. So quickly move towards, sure, but we are moving pretty quickly by pressing the W, so okay. Projectile amount, thank you very much. So just, you know, going through the guy, dashing once again, yes. By dashing, it is working pretty nicely. Okay, this is the dash meter, okay. Now I get it. That's pretty clever, and you cannot miss it. Really awesome. Okay, so I know this is a demo. Try not to be too harsh, because trust me, I like the game. It's pretty cool, and I like everything. Besides few things that are not extremely intuitive about wording, and that's it. Stalker boots, movement speed, chance to spawn healing soul, movement speed, critical hit damage, reduce bleed rate. I don't know. I don't think we need any reduced bleed rate at the moment, so I'm just going to put everything on crit and all the cool stuff. The only thing I miss at the moment is like the magnet type of ability when we are just getting the stuff from the enemies, not looted already. But, you know, we will see. Maybe some guys will drop it or whatever. But the thing is that currently this ritual map is pretty small, so I guess this, yeah, this is the edge of the map. So maybe having a magnet type of stuff is a bit OP, so who knows. I think it's fine. Pretty curious about other levels, so, you know, will they change in size? I guess in shape they will change, but in size, who knows. Okay, so I'm a huge fan of ARPGs, as you know, I play a bunch. My last video, Health Clock, I really enjoyed it. Currently playing a bunch of Path of Exile 2, which is not a traditional ARPG, and it is a really interesting experience. There also a bunch of things are not intuitive for the first time. You have to like kind of trial and error your stuff, but after you get the rhythm of the game and the synergies, it's just extremely brutal. Oh, look at this. Lord Commander Urien. Hi there, Mr. Morningstar spinning, flail spinning Lord. Let's see. Okay, so we can avoid the stuff. You know, imagine this as a melee. Okay. Nice chuggy riff. Really cool. They got the level up, alacrity, more attack speed. So, you know, I just skip my distance. Do some occasional dashes to deal more damage. Oops. Okay, flail hit us. Ooh, boy. So we have like HP times 10. Ooh, okay. Maybe I should get away. Timer stops when a elite or mini boss appears. Interesting idea, but I like that. And we only have like 5 and something amount of HP left, so I think I have to be a bit more careful from now on, because I'm pretty sure a end boss will come at the end of the ritual. The big question is, if we die, will we have like some sort of upgrade system? Will we have like anything that we can bring forward to the next run, so we are getting some progression, meta progression? I always forget the word meta progression. I'm so always searching for it in my mind, trying to, you know, procrastinate saying things, but yeah, so meta progression. But I guess yes, because otherwise it would be pretty brutal. Like, you know, the classic roguelike experience where you can only get stuff based on your current run, and you know, maybe unlock new things that you can get in certain runs, but I'm pretty sure this one has a meta progression system or something like that. But of course we will see, because we only have like 40 seconds to survive. And let's see, our HP is going down pretty badly, because there are some archers. And the thing is, I cannot even see their projectiles. So I'm getting damaged, but the projectiles are just so small, I don't even see them. Oh, this one is bleeding. So, okay, my character is bleeding. Oh boy. This is why I'm getting damaged. What happens if I stop running? Oh no, we are still bleeding. Oh boy, that's brutal. Okay. But nevertheless, I wasn't able to see. Ritual complete. Death tier. What? What is this? Ritual concluded. Corrupt soul fragment. Use on altars to gain permanent stat bonuses. Nice. Soul coin used to unlock upgrade tiers. Sorcerer's Fall. Discover a new location where you can perform the dark ritual. The Band of the Lion. Discover a faction that can be leveled up to gain access to new content and permanent stat bonuses. Sounds really good. Band of Primal Power. Your critical strike have a 15% chance to become mega critical strikes, dealing 10 times the normal critical strike damage. Pretty cool. Altar of Cunning. Discover an altar where you can consume corrupted soul fragments to gain permanent stat bonuses. Soul fragments. Soul fragments can now drop from random enemies and have a guaranteed chance to drop from elites and bosses. Drop chance and rarity of fragments is affected by chance for rare item stat. permanent stat increase, free rerolls, and increased armor stats. Armor items now have a chance to roll with increased stats. This chance is affected by chance for rare items. Okay, bunch of stuff we got. So what about Altar of Cunning? Offer souls, critical hit chance. Do we need like souls here as well? I don't know. Offer souls. Bunch of level ups, pretty cool. Band of the Lion. Forged from the shattered crown of a deposed barbarian king, this untamed assembly of barbarians, renegades, and mercenaries embodies the wide spirit of a realm engulfed in chaos. Each member is guided by their own primal code, their allegiance edged in the lion's roar, a flame that refuses to be quenched. Pretty nice wording. As a barbarian or hunter, slay enemies to gain faction experience. Bonuses apply to all classes. Faction level 0 out of 25. Decent. So we have to slay stuff to get like reputation. Great. Sorcerer's Fall. Amidst the old sand, a sorcerer and her warriors defied the relentless undead, but their bravery invited a dark curse, forever haunting her, decaying from buried in these vast dunes. Oh boy. Not reading the stuff we can get from the fight because it is just pretty cool. So what about go for a barbarian, short bows, survival. I really like to have like now let's go and go with like heavy armor, shields, so hunter, savage tactics, two-handed weapons, proficiency shields. Sure, I like shields. Pretty cool, you know, weapon slash armor. So what about this one? Now we are getting like, oh boy, still the same. You know, let's go with hunter's bow because last time we checked out the other one. Oh boy, because I chose a hunter, not a barbarian. Okay, let's abandon ritual. Poor guy just died. So let's see, if I reroll until I have like a barbarian. This is a barbarian, two-handed weapons, here we go. Let's see. Will this be like a melee weapon? Yes. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Oh boy, this is a one. Oh boy. So maybe that was not the best idea to choose something that our character is not proficient with, but I just cannot, you know, pass a dual wielding character with two axes because this is just a power fantasy I love to play most of the time. So we are now blasting a unoptimized character. Let's see how this works. Blotters. Attack speed, chance to spawn healing soul, critical hit chance, damage increase to injured enemies. Attack speed and attack arc 9 degrees. Interesting. So I guess I can hit enemies that are not specifically in front of me. Okay, we can click just before the stuff you know, appears, so maybe a little bit of delay or something like that would be awesome because I was just able to choose something I didn't want to do, but seismic slam. Slam the ground in front of you, causing a seismic force that deals a bunch of primal damage. Pretty cool. I like that. Happy accident. Okay, let's go. Here is the boss. We're moving really slow. I don't really like that. But I guess if we are doing the dodge well timed, we can get away from the attacks or even move away. Brutality, a critical hit damage increase, resilience, bonus health, damage taken reduced per life lost. Of course we need this. Lesser soul fragment, barrier amount, chance to spawn XP soul, critical hit. You know, let's go barrier, why not? Damn it, why can we click on stuff before it appears? That's something that definitely have to be, you know, like taken care of, because this is just, you know, the whole, I don't know, speed of the game is really fast, and you just, you know, you can click stuff, you can click on stuff on purpose fully. So okay, So Berserker Rage, attack speed increased by life lost. Yes, we need this. Definitely. Maybe we are not going to lose that much health at the beginning, but I guess nearing the end, it's inevitable, so So yes. Okay, Seismic Slam is pretty cool. Stuff like that. Barrier is great. Dual wielding is great. I like the attack speed. The only thing I don't like is the movement speed of my character at the moment, but I guess we can just get some upgrades to have more. Dude, I was holding down the left click and I was able to choose an armor by just holding the click on it. No. No, please don't do that. Woohoo, Whirlwind, of course, the classic one. I really like aura-based stuff, so great thing. So if I'm going to loot something again, like an armor or something, I'm just going to release the mouse completely. Attack force plus 125%, percent. Let's go. We just move closer. The guy is just summoning some really slow projectiles. Interesting idea. It's like a really slow magic missiles. Cool. Okay, so let go of the mass. All damage, resistance, piercing, chest movement speed, primal damage, critical hit damage. Of course we need this because we are dealing a bunch of primal damage. To all damage, yes. Really cool. So imagine that we are even going with a not suboptimal character, Bloodthirst. So imagine if we chose the two-handed weapon, maybe much more damage and like more brutal devastation. But I really like to play suboptimally, to be honest, because in most games I feel like optimal is just kind of boring. So in ARPGs, TTRPGs, whatever RPGs, I usually go with the most underrated stuff, if you catch my drift, because it makes it interesting. Maybe after a while it's just boring because we cannot have like the brutal damage output or whatever, but I was always like a root for the underdog. I was always interested in things that people are not extremely interested, so attack reach, yes, this is a good idea, and attack arch. So let's check this. So if we attack, if we go closer, can I deal damage to these guys? Yes, really cool. Arcane Guardian, ooh boy. Turn back or become one with the dust. Nice. Let's see what happens. Blocking stuff by the barrier, pretty great. Arcane Guardian is... So I should just go closer because this way, just my Whirlwind is attacking this guy, but now we are dealing damage to the great stuff. And since if we have lesser health, we are dealing more damage thanks to the mastery. So I'm just going to spin around the guy. Classic PvP stuff. Bonus health. Why not? Surge bracers, critical damage, chance to spawn healing, resistance, movement speed. Yes, please. You can skip. Also getting some extra something. So, Ravager's Axe. What? Primal... Oh, sorry, that was the ability. Critical strikes have a 15% chance to become mega crits. Of course, we need mega crits. Why wouldn't we? This sounds pretty awesome. So much better movement speed. We are getting reputation for the lion guys. That's awesome. Okay, blasty stuff. Pretty curious about how much content we have for the demo. But I have to say, if we only have like 2 or 3 maps that can be, replayed and stuff, it's a pretty nice idea. quick dash, leap. Leap forward and land, dealing a bunch of primal damage to all enemies around you and generating 5 energy per enemy hit. If 5 or more enemies are hit, also generates a movement charge. Let's see. Woohoo! Oh boy, that was awesome. So if I move, my movement stuff is not replenished immediately. But look at this. Woohoo! Okay, you know what's going to happen. Haha! Thank you very much. In what game we were able to do this? Torchlight Infinite. It's pretty safe. There's a spell like this called, I guess, Slam or something, and without any cooldown. So I was able to jump around with my dwarf character, like, woo, 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 woo. Pretty cool. Okay, that's funny. Critical hit chance, and we are dealing more damage to injured enemies. Let's jump on the guy. Oh, we cannot jump in one place. Oh, that's unfortunate. So I have to do like a movement stuff, because otherwise, imagine we just jump in one place. If we have enough enemies around us, be too blasty. Okay, our HP is going down, but no problem because we're dealing a nice amount of damage. Chance to spawn souls, extra cap. Reduce bleed rate. So seemingly reduced bleed rate is a good idea, because last time we lost a bunch of HP thanks to the bleeding stuff. So maybe. Okay, that's really good. I think I have my favorite stuff in the game already. So in Xulthak there was the bell summoning, like the bell summoning the good old devil episode 3 with the monk, but in Xulthak it was much funnier and better. So yeah, look at this. And it's great because I can also do that, like I jump, get back, you know, the charge. I also move and just jump again. Really awesome. Okay. So I think I get what was my problem with some of the things visually. So this is, and of course maybe some of you will say that I will, I don't know, die in agony or something, but this is why I wasn't able to get into Warhammer, for example, because I think Warhammer is unnecessarily too edgy, and this stuff is like some of the things in this game visually, like the, you know, the nudity at the beginning, the full nudity, and all the like, some of the wordings are just unnecessarily too edgy for me, so like it's overblown. But you know, this is a thing of taste, so arguing about taste is extremely pointless. I just wanted to say, to make it clear what was my problem with the game at the beginning. But I have to say, besides all this, I enjoy this a lot, and it's pretty fun. Look at the damage we're dealing. The guy was taking down like 3 HP bars at the same time. That's what I call a barbarian. A brutal barbarian. Woohoo! That's just awesome. Okay, I also really like the fast pacedness of the game, and I'm not talking about the gameplay gameplay speed. I'm talking about that we only have to survive 10 minutes with every single ritual. So some of the games requires you to survive half an hour, which is kind of tasking. But you know, surviving 10 minutes with a really fast gameplay and rewarding like leveling system and stuff, and reaching the almost like ARPG endgame-ish potential really fast is a pretty interesting idea. So I really like this so far. Brutality, let's go with more crit. And also like that the maps are relatively small, so we can, you know, go around. It's not like a endless type of thing, because in some games endless is great, but after a while it's just getting a little bit too, how to put it, it's a little bit too tiring. Because, you know, we are just roaming, and you know, things are just getting repeated and stuff like that. So I would rather enjoy a small, well, you know, established map or whatever layout that we can go around and have fun. Aha, now we can just jump around a bunch. Not sure if the game will have like achievements or stuff like that, but you know, jump, do, leap, attack, I don't know, 5 in a row. That would be a great achievement for sure. 2. Okay. Ritual completed. We have like a death tier stuff. And what happens if I can defile the spirits? Well, I cannot do that, but you know, imagine we're having like a pretty brutal build. What happens? Are we getting more rewards? So we know the fragments, we know about the soul coins, the faction experience, faction level increased. Destroyer's Axe, we got a extra primal damage cleave, a titan bow, really nice. Altar of Endurance, this is an altar where you can consume corrupted soul fragments to gain permanent stat bonuses. Spirit Caravan, during normal and shattered dark rituals, okay. Caravan of Spirit may pass through well protected and carrying rare treasures, awesome. Rerolls, rarity stuff. Zoladon's Ring of Rapid Strikes. Each time Each time you primary attack, your attack speed is increased by 10%, stacking up to 10 times. If you stop primary attacking, the stacks are lost. Okay, some of the wording was a bit unclear, but I guess we understand what we want to do. Okay, so we unlocked new items, but how can we... Altar of Cunning, Altar of Endurance. Oh, wait a second. Let's go here. Extra health. You know, let's just go there. It's interesting. Okay, we can click. Oh, this one is kind of problematic. Okay, so because this one can be clicked really easily, but this one is just... Yeah, okay. That Altar of Endurance needs some, you know, clickety work. What about these? Oh boy. Stygian Archive. Events. Woohoo. Okay. Bunch of stuff. So what can we do about this? So this is the faction. This is the altar. But I think we unlock something else. I don't know. What about this one? This is a question mark. Coastal Cave. Okay, let's go with this as the last place for the demo. Once a smuggler's stand, this forsaken coastal cave now resonates with eerie sounds as enigmatic creatures of bygone epochs lie in wait, their true nature veiled in the darkness. This is extremely good wording. I like this. Defeat bosses, complete the ritual to unlock gazillion things. I'm not going to read this. Okay, ritual begins. So, human barbarian short bows, heavy armor shields. And this just, you know, different junk size. Why? Okay, reroll short bows, heavy armor shields. This is a barbarian, heavy armor shields. But I think we do not possess like shields at the moment. So I'm just going to reroll until we have a female barbarian with shields. Heavy armor, shields, two-handed weapon. I want to go with two-handed weapon with a female character. Come on, junkie guys. Heavy armor, shields, savage tactics, two-handed weapons. But this is a hunter. I want to go with a barbarian. Here we go. Barbarian, two-handed weapons, savage tactics, reduce bleed rate. Here we go. Let's go. Take down the guy. What about the new weapons? Ooh, okay. One-handed axe, two-handed Slayer's Blade, or two-handed axe. We just have to go with the two-handed axe. Ooh boy, this is really slow. I'm in the movement speed. The attack speed is pretty decent, you know, compared to a two-handed weapon. It's pretty nice. Bloodthirst, yeah, Brutality. Let's go. Woohoo! Look at the swings. Really nice. That's Barbarian AF. Like that. But you know, maybe I'm going to be unpopular, but I'm not a huge fan of two-handed weapons. They're just extremely slow, sluggish, stuff like that. I always go with one-handed weapons or two-handed weapon, two one-handed, so I dual wield. One-handed or shield, just one-handed, and an offhand, or like two dual wielding stuff. Slam ground, throw 2 axes towards random enemies dealing. Awesome, we need axe toss. That sounds good. How this works? Look, just random throwing. Cool, okay. So no prerequisite, no like movement, ability, whatever. Great. So this is cleaving, definitely. So if we are having more enemies in our sights, it's just, you know, getting taken out, all of them. So let's blast the big guy. Ooh, but maybe we should just get away. They are turning pretty sluggishly. That's the only thing I don't understand why. Chance to spawn XP soul. Sure, get some XP souls. What about resistance, crit, healing soul, movement speed, primal damage. This is a primal damage, primal damage, primal damage, primal damage. Okay. I'm not going to choose movement speed now because let's see how well we can go if we do not have like increased movement speed. Can we take down, you know, the environment? No. Unfortunately, no. That would be really great to have like a destructible environment, some crates, barrels, whatever. Oh. Wait, they are staggering my character and it is not attacking when taking damage? Okay, let's go with bonus health. Oh. They stopped my attack. Interesting. I'm not sure if this is on purpose or not. But that's interesting. Every 1 second, deal a bunch of primal damage to a random nearby injured enemy. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Awesome. So not many injured enemies at that time, so maybe we need something that injures them. Ooh, now we have like bandits or cultists or whatever. Great stuff. X-Row is really good. How much HP this guy has? Okay, that's not a big deal. Really cool. Soul fragment, chance to spawn healing soul. Thank you. So we are getting staggered, and my character is not attacking while it is taking damage. Interesting. Bonus health, primal damage. Here we go. Ooh, boy. Maybe that's just for like two-handed weapons. I'm not sure because the attack speed of a two-handed weapon is much slower than like the one-handed ones or like the, you know, the ranged ones. That's definitely an interesting one. Bloodthirst. Attack speed increase per life lost. Yes, please. This is how to mitigate like getting staggered. Well, or somewhat mitigate that. But if we get more attack speed after leveling up, I guess we can do that. Great. Ooh, they dodge as well. Nasty ones. Okay, now things are getting more interesting. No, come on. Let me swing. It will be much better for you as well, trust me. Ooh, they dodged the first attack. That's a default one, okay. Interesting. Band of the Lion. We're getting more reputable with every single kill. It's a great idea. Okay, we need a level now. Thank you. Attack speed with Bloodthirst. Okay, now we are talking. Woohoo, look at this. Some kind of purple upgrade or loot. Which, based on my ARPG experience, this is a really good thing to have. Zohak the Wild. Okay, each time your primary attack, your attack speed is increased by 10%. Each time you attack with your primary attack, Primordially attack? I don't know. So come on, let's hit the guy. Stop being sneaky and dodging my stuff. You know, this is inevitable. Inevitable. What's wrong with me? It's inevitable. Trying to be too edgy and saying random things. Okay. Woohoo! Look at this. We just took down the guys. Ooh! Okay, we're kinda getting gory here. Movement speed, critical chance, critical hit damage, pretty cool. So, okay, band of primal power, extremely blasty. We are just going. Chance to spawn healing souls. I think we need them right now. Oh, spiders, cool. Well animated one. Ooh, really cool. I like those. So yeah, maybe we need some extra HP this time, because if I was correct, we're going to face 3 bosses. Like 2 minor ones and 1 at the end. So yeah, maybe we need some extra HP. Aha. So if we can... Oh yes, the leap one is what we need. Okay, but this is not my primary attack. Okay, great. So if I do the leap attack, my primary stuff will be reset. Okay. So the leap one can, you know, get us out of being staggered. Nice one. Great. We're just swinging the thing. Pretty generous cooldown. Oh ho ho. 10 is the maximum, I guess. Yes. Look at this. So we need more attack speed, and in this case we can just keep up the primary attack buff. Most of the time. It is blasty. What happens if I dash? Oh yeah. Cannot dash anymore because it is automatically a leap attack, okay? So I think it would be nice to word it like it replaces the dash, because you are going to do the attack one with that. Okay, so things are quite okay. Proficiency, I'm not sure how proficiency is strengthening our character at the moment, because I know it's +1, but what +1 means in this time. All damage, primal damage, yes please. Increased, so we are just blasting. So 6 minutes left, and I don't quite remember when the bosses are usually coming, so Bloodthirst. So I guess we have to survive at least 1 more minute to be able to face the second one. But that's pretty great now, look at this. We are just chaining that ring attack. Pretty cool. And if we have a problem, I just do a leap attack and we start again. More reputation. So yeah, I really like how fast we can turn around with the mouse. It looks kind of comic-y, but you know, it do the stuff. And I also really like that the game is not working with a click to move type of thing, because most ARPGs are doing that, and with PoE 2 having WASD introduced, I know it was not the first, so like Victor Ran and Van Helsing also feature WASD movement, but I think WASD movement is kind of like a game changer for these types of games, so I'm pretty happy that we have this in this game. Okay, so let's Xulthak the Venomweaver, okay. So what do you think, Xulthak, if I just, you know, spin around you? Are you stressed? Are you getting angry by this? You know, mental warfare is also a really great weapon of a barbarian. So we just mock the enemy a bit. Here we go. Xulthak the Venomweaver just went down. Solar damage, chance to spawn healing souls. Yes, please. And what about the harness? Oh, no longer topless. Critical hit and all damage and all resistance. I think it's a good idea. It's a good upgrade. So the game definitely has an addictive type of thing, because I just feel like, it would be really good to do like another run, or maybe another run, or maybe a bunch of other runs. But yeah, it's a great quality most of the time. Ooh, look at this, like infinite amount of leaf. This is I was talking about, but I also died because I was preoccupied with the leap. Oh boy. So maybe we need some extra stuff. It's nice that we are getting these things from the run, so like rare items, we offer some souls. But I guess we need some critical chance. Bonus health, really good. I really don't know, still don't know where to spend my things, because I have a bunch of stuff. So what about game guide? Bunch of things: movement, attacking, health and life, character level, movement and dodge, advancement mechanics, base damage, advanced mechanics, okay, resources. Soul fragments grant random stat bonuses when you pick up. Corrupted soul fragment can drop from an enemy kill. Soul fragment can be unlocked multiple times in order to unlock the chance to find rarer fragments. Rarer fragments grant an increased amount of random stat bonuses. Is this the fragment? Yes. So a base damage, projectile mount, conditions, barrier blocking, resources. Dark soul fragments, soul coins. So once unlocked, these can drop from unkilled enemy. Soul fragments can be unlocked multiple times in order to unlock the chance to find rarer fragments. Aha. So I guess there are places we wow, nice. We have to unlock before we can spend these not corrupted soul token. What was that? Soul coin, soul token, soul fragment, sorry. So hopefully some of you who played more than me can tell me in the comments where can I, use these, or I just have to play more and find out. But let's summarize Conquest Dark. So before you say anything in the comments, no, I don't hate on the game. This is pretty cool. It is just a tad more unnecessarily edgy for my taste than most of the games, but controls, mechanics, ideas, levels, upgrades, all the cool stuff, wording, and the whole atmosphere is just extremely cool. So this is a really awesome demo that you can check out on Steam. I think it was also featuring in the Bullet Heaven Fest 2.0 or not. I have to recheck it, but it doesn't really matter. Link is in the description to check out Conquest Dark demo version if you like ARPGs, horde survivals like stuff mixed together with cool, fast-paced combat, awesome combos, and, occasional boobies. For today, I was the Alchemist, and I'm seeing you with many more awesome indie game gameplays extremely soon. Take care.